Hi there. Today we are going to listen a story about the dragon who loved to dance. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, where the mountains reached high into the sky and rivers sparkled like diamonds, there lived a dragon named Draco. Draco was no ordinary dragon. His emerald scales shimmered in the sunlight, his wings were vast and powerful, and his eyes sparkled like the stars. But what truly set Draco apart was his love for dancing. From the moment Draco hatched from his egg, he was drawn to the rhythm of the world around him. He would sway with the gentle breeze, twirl with the falling leaves, and stomp his feet to the beat of the raindrops. His heart soared with joy whenever he danced, and his movements were so graceful that they enchanted anyone who watched. The other dragons in Dragonville, however, did not understand Draco's passion. They believed that dragons should be fierce and strong, not light and graceful. They spent their days practicing their roars and honing their fire-breathing skills. Draco tried to join them, but his heart was not in it. He longed to dance, to express the joy that bubbled inside him. One day, as Draco was practicing his dance moves near a sparkling waterfall, he heard a beautiful melody. He followed the sound and discovered a group of fairies dancing in a meadow. The fairies were delicate creatures with wings that glowed like the moon and voices that sang like the wind. Draco watched in awe as they moved with such elegance and harmony. The fairies noticed Draco and welcomed him to join their dance. With a big smile, Draco stepped into the meadow and began to dance. He twirled, leaped, and spun with the fairies, feeling more alive than ever. The fairies were amazed by Draco's talent and cheered for him. They told him that he had a gift, a rare and beautiful gift that should be shared with the world. Encouraged by the fairies, Draco decided to show the other dragons the beauty of dance. He returned to Dragonville and invited all the dragons to a grand performance. The dragons were skeptical but curious, so they gathered around to watch. As the sun set and the stars began to twinkle, Draco took the stage. He started to dance, moving with the grace of a swan and the strength of a lion. He swayed to the melody of the wind, twirled with the falling leaves, and stomped his feet to the beat of the raindrops. His movements were so mesmerizing that the dragons could not take their eyes off him. For the first time, they saw the true beauty of dance. They felt the joy and passion that radiated from Draco's every move. By the time Draco finished his performance, the dragons were clapping and cheering with delight. They realized that being a dragon was not just about being fierce and strong, but also about embracing one's true self and sharing one's unique gifts with the world. From that day on, Dragonville was filled with music and dance. The dragons learned to express themselves through movement and found new joy in their lives. They celebrated their differences and supported each other's passions. Draco became a beloved figure in Dragonville, known not only for his incredible dance skills but also for his courage to be true to himself. The fairies often visited Dragonville, and together with the dragons, they held grand dance festivals that enchanted creatures from far and wide. The land of Dragonville became a place of harmony and happiness, where everyone was free to be themselves and follow their dreams. As time passed, word of Draco's talent spread beyond Dragonville. Creatures from neighboring lands came to see the dragon who danced with such grace. Among them were the elves of Evergreen, the sprites of Silver Stream, and even the mighty griffins of Gold Peak. They all marveled at Draco's performances and were inspired by his story. One day, a messenger arrived in Dragonville with a message from the king of a distant land. King Orion had heard of Draco's incredible talent and invited him to perform at the Grand Royal Ball. It was a great honor, and Draco accepted the invitation with excitement and pride. As the day of the royal ball approached, Draco practiced diligently. He wanted to give his best performance yet, to show the world the true beauty of dance. His friends, both dragons and fairies, supported him every step of the way, offering encouragement and advice. When the day finally arrived, Draco flew to the distant kingdom with a heart full of hope and anticipation. The royal palace was a magnificent sight, with towering spires and glistening banners. The grand ballroom was filled with elegantly dressed guests, all eagerly awaiting Draco's performance. As the music began, Draco took the stage. He danced with all his heart, his movements a perfect blend of grace and strength. The audience watched in awe, their hearts touched by the beauty and passion of his dance. Draco felt a deep connection with the music, the rhythm guiding his every move. By the time he finished, the ballroom erupted in applause. King Orion himself stood and clapped, his eyes filled with admiration. "Draco, you have shown us the true power of dance," the king declared. "You have a rare gift, and we are honored to witness it." Draco bowed, his heart swelling with pride and gratitude. He had not only shared his passion with the world but had also inspired others to embrace their own unique talents. As the night continued, Draco was surrounded by new friends and admirers. They all wanted to learn more about his journey and the magic of Dragonville. Draco shared his story, emphasizing the importance of being true to oneself and celebrating the beauty of diversity. When he returned to Dragonville, Draco was greeted with cheers and celebrations. The dragons and fairies threw a grand festival in his honor, celebrating his success and the joy he had brought to the world. The festival was filled with music, dance, and laughter, a testament to the power of friendship and self-expression. Draco's adventures continued, as he traveled to new lands and performed for different audiences. With each performance, he spread the message of love, joy, and acceptance. He inspired countless creatures to follow their dreams and embrace their unique gifts. And so, the tale of Draco, the dragon who loved to dance, became a cherished legend in Dragonville and beyond. It was a story passed down through generations, a reminder that true strength comes from the heart and that the greatest joy is found in doing what you love. The land of Dragonville thrived, filled with harmony and happiness. The dragons and fairies lived side by side, celebrating their differences and supporting each other's passions. Draco's legacy lived on, his name forever associated with the beauty of dance and the courage to be oneself.